The elephant was walking around his pen all through the day. He stopped to eat grass with his trump and then went to look for the shade.
The lions would walk around very depressed. They did not have the excitement that would be seen in a lion documentary where they were in the wild. This gives me the impression that the pen they were in was not big enough for these lions. Two lions cannot be held up inside of a zoo without having animals to chase, proper space to chase after animals and to work out. It was a very sad sight to see. I wish these lions could have more places to go, more places to run, more places to be free, instead of having to entertain us and have people throw food at them and they just stay in one place. This is no place for an animal to be. The zoo is torturing these lions. Freedom for the lions. Woot woot.
The love parakeets really caught my eye when walking by. Their very extravagant colors, the orange, the yellow, and the green feathers were amazing. They are very calm and were just sitting there in their cage. They were feeding on fruits, leaves, and seeds. I think their environment was very small and they didn't have enough space to fly around and bathe in water.
We were amazed when we saw the camels for the first time. It was impressive how they had humps on their backs, and we knew for a fact that they carried water on those. The camels had a very furry and dirty texture. Their hair seemed to be not clean, and I wanted to touch it. The camel's environment had a variety of different species. There were different types of birds that were playing around the camel. It also had the color of sand around it, which gave it a natural habitat vibe.
When we went to the zoo, my impressions of the hippopotamus were that they were, first of all, very lazy. But when we first got there, they were eating peacefully around all of the other hippopotamus. But when we came back, they were all laying down peacefully in the water.
The hippopotamus lived in a pen with water inside. They like to swim because in the wild in Africa they swim a lot and they have to keep their bodies wet since they can't sweat. Also, the hippopotamus have vast areas to walk around. If they do not work out and walk around enough, they can become too fat and die. This is why the hippopotamus was designed this way. The area in the zoo was very nice. It had water and they had places to eat.
The monkey's behavior was astonishing. It was impressive how the mother of the monkeys was carrying a baby monkey in her back. She managed to balance herself within branches, a rope, and the trees. It was also impressive how the cappuccino monkeys had so much energy. We were astonished by how some monkeys wanted to reproduce, but we decided to give them privacy. The environment that they were living in seemed to be suitable for the monkeys because they had a lot of space. The monkeys had the liberty of exiting their captivity zones into other places, but they knew better to just stay near their own species. The bears seemed to be wanting to get inside to the cave where it was cooler. They wanted to stay in the shadows, but the gates were closed during those times. The environment for the bears was provided with a lot of grass and a lot of area since they were big species. It also contained a pool or a lake where they could use to bathe and cool down. The environment also attracted a lot of birds since it didn't have many predators around it.